basically this camp, we have been having over 300 young people convened from higher institutions of learning. Most of them are recent graduates. They have graduated in a lot of areas, majoring in agriculture, in ICT, in the social sciences. Some of them were doing medicine.
Okay, I'm Scovia Namasopo by names. I studied social work and community development. That is a bachelor's degree from Chambogo University.
I'm Godfrey. I'm from Makerere University.
My name is Stella and I'm soon graduating at UCU main campus in BBS-Econ.
My name is Musoke Area of John Curry Foundation.
Alan Akankwasa Katela Ndulu, a student of Makerere University.
My name is Namtel Sarah. I did a BBA from MOBS last year.
So we've been basically equipping them with the relevant skills and knowledge they need to start a business and also to manage a successful enterprise for those who have already started. And we started all the way from the 8th.
You must be known for what you are providing. This is business.
There is no written rule. There are no definite paths which you guys can follow to get to the top. You look at yourself, you design your own way. The most important thing is the determination you have to achieve what you want to achieve.
The 7 habits they need to develop and harness. And in there, which has been cutting across from all the celebrated entrepreneurs we're having, has been honesty, has been time management, has been effectiveness.
Bid work is just passion.
The world out there is about trying, failing, rising again, failing, rising, and failing, and failing. Every time you fail, you succeed.
Industry takes 3 elements, 3 factors, 3 pillars upon which industry is built: human capital, a skilled manpower, appropriate technology, and financing, affordable financing. Those are the 3 things we need.
You must be able to account for your actions. You don't live on savings of others. You take your destiny in your hands, and according to the neoclassical economic theory, which is a very old theory, development is initiated from within. Your own actions, your own decisions, your own expenditures, your own fiscal policy, your own monetary policy, your own decision in the Ministry of Finance, in the Bank of Uganda, in all these government ministries and agencies. If you want to say, these are my own decisions, I can scrap these useless courses and remain with the courses that we want and generate people who can have skills that you have to do certain things first. It's not a matter of going to Washington and say, I want to change my education system. It will not be changed. Do you get the point?
I can see presidents, very rich people, entrepreneurs, owners of big organizations, big factories. I can see a lot of things in a few years to come coming out of this group. So you group, we were the group of tomorrow's entrepreneurs, tomorrow's development, tomorrow's doctors, tomorrow's hospitals. You are hospitals, you are factories, you are everything we need in this country.
I'm a social entrepreneur and I work with John Curry Foundation as their public relations officer. So we've had so many various people coming in to help these youth understand the world of entrepreneurship and how it works holistically, not in the sense of just money making. So we expanded it beyond university. It's quite a grand event, and we are glad that these people are getting these skills. And hopefully by the end of the 9 days, we are confident with what we've put in so far that they will be able to go improve their businesses, create new businesses, source for opportunities to do better in their societies.
So the education system itself, which we have, does not seem to churn out youth or a youthful force in terms of the capabilities that the private sector require, but also the entire formation which the human beings, as we get out of the university and other tertiary institutions, are configured to fit properly in the system that is currently available. The skills that we give you and the knowledge that you have is still basic. The world changes, and you need to change with that system and process. And therefore, you cannot say you are educated. Never. That the road to salvation, those who are saved, the road to salvation is always under construction. Turashunwa buli izoba. That's what Mzee Mutebere would say. The father of this tumusime here. Turashunwa chi buli izoba. So you cannot come here and say, I'm educated, I graduated, I'm a financial accountant, I got my first-class degree, I got first-class degree in economics, first-class degree in Bachelor of Science. This is hopeless. The road is still under. The road is still under what? Under construction. Your purpose of coming here this week is how I wish that everybody now gets out of this room when everybody wants you. Not being wanted by police. But you are wanted. But not coming out of this great university, which everybody wants to be, and you are the one who's looking for people. It's the people who should be looking for you. The purpose of education is for building capabilities, not for educating people. Because in Uganda, we are not lacking educated people. We have very many schooled people, but we are lacking people at 4 levels. Because when you come to school, you operate at 4 levels. 1, you get information, cognitive education. We educate you cognitively. If the price of bread increases 2,000, people will buy few. If it is 3,000, even fewer. If it is 1,000, people will buy more bread. That's the level of education number 1. But we also teach you psychomotor education, the doing of things. If you have a bicycle and you ride very fast, that axle which you are driving very fast, just like the car pistons, if you accelerate the pistons in gear number 5, but you use it to reach a hill, it is gear 5. As you are ascending a hill, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the doing of things, and the car ascends the hill. You can also ascend the hill by using that's the momentum of a vehicle. Come at a very high speed in gear number 5 and 4, still the car will climb the hill. This kind of education is psychomotor education, the doing of things, the manipulating of things, and something comes out. If you have tomatoes, you can go to China, bring small machines, and the way they're doing it in Thailand, and you can have tomato juice and people come and buy. This is the kind of education that would be needing this, especially in developing countries. Unfortunately, this is not the case. The political economy of the education system in Uganda is too complex. Too complex. We said that the education system does not answer private sector needs. Yes, it doesn't answer. If you want to answer education system to answer private needs, that instead of DFID funding UPE, it should fund technology and give us money to buy machines from China, come make tomato juice and passion juice and so on. My friend, you have to talk a different language and you have to be in a different context. It is not easy as you see. So we know
we drive the passion from the challenges our fellows are facing. Every year, about 50,000 graduate from Makere University. Then later, if you pile up all the graduates, they make about 400,000. But the jobs created by the government, about 2,000. So if you go into the probability, you can see it's very shocking that you can barely get a job in Uganda.
We first took through these participants a training basically to improve on their mindset. And in there we had experts like Peter Chimbowa, who is the managing director of the IFE Consult.
Every generation has a revolution. The revolution of this and the next generation will be entrepreneurship process. In other words, money is not going to be built through anything else except business. Education is that which reveals to the wise and disguises from the of understanding. That's what education is all about. It's about revealing to the wise and disguising from the foolish their lack of understanding. In other words, the foolish, even if going through education, will not know what it does. In entrepreneurship, you don't win because you know too much. You win because you don't know enough. So entrepreneurship is exploration. You have to make a move. You were supposed to work on something. Look at the person next to you. Is there something you can get working together? How many people do you have around you? This is the time to come. It's a reflection. Why is it that you don't have money in your pocket? Why is it the problem must be with you? Number one, the future has very many names. The future has very many names. Right now, there are some of you who are looking up to nothing now. Some of you are even saying, we are waiting. Government must be removed first, and then you can say, the corruption must stop. Corruption must stop. In fact, the man picked it up, but corruption, my friend. Even before Jesus Christ was born, there was corruption. So if you are going to wait until corruption ends, you have to wait forever. In other words, you are going to die while you are still alive. We are going to die, and then you will be later. The future means three things. Number one, for the weak, the future is unattainable. It can't be attained. For the fearful, the future is unknown. For the bold, the future is ideal. This is the greatest time to be youthful in Uganda. Why? Because there is a peace dignity.
I know a majority of you have been recommended for this training by the KCC Employment Services Bureau because as a mandate, you must register with us. Everything is free of charge. We do not charge you any money. So the KCC Employment Services Bureau is here to address that challenge. And working with partners like the JK Foundation, ELO, we are trying to find avenues in which we can address the issue of youth unemployment. Many employers in Uganda say that they have jobs, but they do not have the people. Do you agree with me? They say they have jobs, but they do not have the people. And many young graduates say the jobs are not there. Many of you say the jobs are not there. But today I want to tell you the jobs are there. But you need to have a certain set of skills. And that's what's happening right here. And not everybody is meant to be an employee. Some of us are naturally born to be entrepreneurs. And that's what Pakasa is all about. How do we nurture that entrepreneurship trait in you? How do we get you to fly? They say in life, you must be willing to learn every day. And that's what's happening here. There's so many skills that are out here, right within this, that many employers will look to take on. But all I want to let you know that is you have to be confident, you have to be committed, and you have to be very passionate. As with KCC here, we are here to support you. Our mandate is to address the issue of youth and employment. Kampala has the highest rate if you compare all the districts, because being a capital city, we are at about 11.4%. So if you have a business, you need to register with us. There's the Youth Livelihood Fund. There are so many programs that are coming up to support you, and we want to see how we can help you get to that point whereby your business can take off. We'll continue this partnership. For all those that have registered with us, there are so many other trainings that are coming up, and we look forward to continue recommending you, because the future of this country lies in your hands, the youth. Look at the countries out there. Uganda, we have the biggest population, and there's so much we can do with this energy and with the passion that is within all of you. There's so much that can come out of it. Otherwise, the team from Pakasa, thank you very much. We're very excited. And on behalf of the KCCA team at the Bureau, we'll continue this partnership and we'll continue working with the young people. So all those of you who are here and are looking for opportunities, please come and register with us. It's free of charge, and we'll always keep recommending you for trainings to develop your skills. Thank you very much.
that it was through KCCA. Mr. Jonathan told me to come and attend. When he told me about the Pakasa entrepreneurship camp at Makere, I thought it was a very, very big platform for me, at least to market my product. And first of all, to get the knowledge, because I didn't have more skills. Let's say things to do with bookkeeping. I didn't know how to bookkeep. Like I could do my business, but nothing like that.
I'm happy that I'm among the people who have been invited every year for this entrepreneurship training.
I need some skills that can enable me start my own business and be an entrepreneur and be a successful businessman like the way other successful businessmen are. Like Charles Mbile, like Wapamuno, like Vitatule, like Sudiru, and I also own multi-million businesses like them.
There's so many, things to do in the society, but we do not know where to start, how to start, when to start, or where to start from. So those are some of the things we are addressing in this camp.
We came up with something, like we wanted to market our brands. Like we used to make pieces, we even attended certain exhibitions, we could display our works. And after school we were like, now what next? So I sat down, I'm like, yeah, now I've been in class for long, but what am I good at? I realized I was good at beads. Beads, I loved beadwork so much. Things to do with necklaces, things to do with earrings, those craft bags, and maybe doormats. So I said, fine, I don't have financial assistance for that, but I'll start with the available resources. I had to go home to my mother, talked to her about the same idea, and she said, wow, now, what if I provide with like 300,000? Can you do something? Just to keep you going, like, instead of staying home. I said, Mommy, that is a brilliant idea. I can start with that. So I went to purchase my beads. Okay, now this is a piece of art. It's a necklace with multiple colors. As you can see, these are pieces of wood that are brought together. Then this is a giraffe, because I love nature first of all, and I love animals. A giraffe, we have lions and everything here. So how did I match these pieces to ensure that the colors come out? Now I had to blend. Where there is a dark color, I bring in a bright color to sincerely make my piece very unique, and I don't think you've seen this anywhere. For the beautiful earrings, as you can see, the in front part of it, it's just a cloth. But how do you twist that cloth to make it a flower? And that bead in the middle, you get much. It talks about who you are. It brings you out. It's bright in color, as you see, and it brings your passion out. Your inner self comes out.
We also took through these participants a training relating to business development, starting from how do you identify a business, how do you carry out a market survey, and all the way through record keeping after going in there till the point of developing a working business plan. Now this was facilitated by certified trainers from the International Labour Organization.
Must tell you what you want to do, must also tell you what you are going to sell, must also tell you who your customers will be, it will also tell you how you are going to sell, it will also tell you the needs of customers you are going to meet, okay? So the moment you have information about what you want to do in that format, then you have a business what? Business idea. Are we together? So a business idea is a brief description of what you want to do for business. It includes even the name of what you want to do, the products you want to sell, the customers you will visit to sell to, how you are going to sell them, and what need you are going to meet with the customers.
Market research is like finding out the need, the costing, like costing can be in terms of how much finance is in that need, and getting to know how the need of the supply. Yes.
If you're setting a business, you must think about the stuff that you need for your what? The business. What skills do they have? Do you also have the skills to manage them? That's very, very crucial. Because when they bring people on board and let you know, you have the skills to manage them. So when you set your business, some of the tasks that you have to decide. Number one, you have to list the tasks that you need for your business. Tasks are needed for a restaurant. The responsibilities. Cooking. This is one task. Huh? Cooking, what else? Furniture, purchase furniture. Okay. Purchases. You've gone through the advantages of each form, disadvantages.
You get. Then market research. How are you supposed to market? How are you supposed to do research before you start up something or a small scale business? This is what I'm learning. This is what I'm picking from the training. It has really helped. I'm getting to realize who I am really. I've realized my strengths, the threats around me, the opportunities out there, and the weaknesses that I have.
I now know how to do my business plan. I can start up my own business very comfortably now.
I've learned a lot because I had got hardships with documentation. I have the idea, but I don't know how to put them on paper. Apparently, I know how to formulate an idea, I know how to make a business plan. Practically, I have a money which I'm feeling, which was sponsored by International Labour Organization.
We also had a few successful